Let's solve proportions, one of the most fun topics in mathematics. A proportion is a comparison of two ratios. So think A over B equals C over D. To solve proportions, we use something called cross products or cross multiplying, meaning A times D would equal B times C. So that's why it's a cross, because we kind of use this diagonal type cross type thing. All right, let's jump in and do some. We're going to start basic and then get more difficult as we go. So x over 30 equals 2 over 6, using the idea of cross products. So 6x equals 30 times 2. Well, 30 times 2 is 60. So 6x equals 60. Well, how do I get x by itself? I divide by the coefficient, which is 6, right? The number in front of x. So 6 divided by 6 is 1x, and 60 divided by 6 is 10. So to check your work, does 10 over 30, right, replacing the x here, equal 2 over 6? Well, reduce both sides. 10 over 30 is 1/3. 2/6 is 1/3. Yep, it checks. 4 over y equals 24 over 42. Again, I get 24y equals 4 times 42. Now, 4 times 42 is 168 equals 24y. To get y by itself, we divide by the coefficient of 24. So y equals 7. Does 4 over 7 equal 24 over 42? Well, this side is already reduced, right? So 24 over 42, these are both reducible by 6. 24 divided by 6 is 4. 42 divided by 6 is 7. Yep, it checks. Ooh. Okay, this one is very different because we have a binomial, right? We have two terms in the denominator. The idea is the same. We cross multiply. So 9x equals 5 times the entire quantity of x plus 8. So that means we want to distribute this. So 5 times x is 5x, and 5 times 8 is 40. So I have 9x equals 5x plus 40. Okay, so you got to kind of think that this entire denominator is one piece, right? So kind of keeping it in parentheses to keep it together, and then to break it apart, we use the process of distribution. And now we are ready to get x by itself. But right now we have a variable on both sides. So we've got to move all the x's to one side of the equal sign. So first things first, let's subtract 5x to get it on the left, because 5x minus 5x is 0. So this side, it goes away. And 9x minus 5x is 4x. So I have 4x equals 40. Now I can say, well, to get x by itself, now that I have x on just one side, I divide by the coefficient. So 4 divided by 4 is 1. So I have 1x equals 40 divided by 4 is 10. Now, to check this, okay, so x is 10. So in my first fraction, I would have 10 over 10 plus 8 equals 5/9. Okay, well, 10 plus 8 is 18. So think about what this left side means. 10 over 18, I can divide both of those by 2. So 10 divided by 2 is 5, and 18 divided by 2 is 9. And you can see the left side simplifies to the right side, and that's what we want, right? In a proportion, the two sides should be equal. And that is solving proportions.